Okay. Yes, go ahead, ma'am.
Gerard, you talk a lot in your lyrics about rescuing people, rescuing yourself,
Okay.
rescuing the whole world. What are you needing rescuing from, or what are you protecting the world from?
I don't know.
That's deep, isn't it? That's pretty deep. Are you a psychiatrist or psychologist? No, okay.
I think there was definitely a point in my life where I felt like I needed to be rescued, and I think anytime I was a kid and just disappeared into comic books or things like that, there was always somebody rescuing somebody else, and I guess I always thought somebody was going to rescue me too. And I think anytime I was talking about that in the song, it was really just kind of maybe just this weird angry kind of cry for help, because I never thought I was going to rescue anybody else. But then I stopped needing to be rescued, and that was a really cool thing, you know. And I think that that's why maybe I write about the things I write today.
And rescuing people, like hold them back and save yourself.
Yeah, like that. That's one of my favorite song titles that I had written sometime right after Black Parade or the touring had ended, because it was kind of like, you know, it wasn't saying I'm not going to help you out. It's saying you got this. I'll go fall on this sword, but go ahead, like just get out of here. Like shit's gonna get ugly. It was more like it's more like that.
Over here, yes, right there. I'll get you in the back. Go ahead.
I have a question for all of you. If My Chemical Romance wasn't a band, where do you guys think you would be right now? Do you think that you'd be comic book creators or musicians or something completely different?
Good question.
Honestly, I don't know. Like, you know, we all talk about, you know, I mean, for me, I really feel like the band did save us in a way, you know? Like, I actually have no idea what I would be doing. I know I'd be miserable. I wouldn't be, I definitely wouldn't be as happy as I am today, so. I don't know what I'd be doing, but.
Probably be trying to start a band, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd definitely be in another band, but I definitely wouldn't be as happy as I am. You know, it's the best band I've ever been in.
Yeah, I mean, I like to think that I would be doing comics or something, but I don't know that I would have achieved that. You know, I definitely think I'd have some kind of job that I probably didn't like, and feeling like something was missing. You know.
Way in the back. Yes, ma'am.
Me?
Yes.
Hi. I just want to say really quick, you rock the red hair way better than Rihanna.
Oh, thanks. It's like a very similar color, though.
And my question kind of is similar to the one that was asked before. I would like to know, personally, I'm emotionally attached to a lot of your songs. They've gotten me through a lot of really hard times in my personal life. How, and this is for everybody, how or what songs have been emotionally, I guess, therapeutic for you, and like which songs are they, if you want to go like that deep into it, and how do you feel when fans come up to you and say that you saved their lives? Because I'm kind of one of those people.
I think, well, Frank has a really good answer for the second part of that question, but for the first part as to which song, like, I think oddly the most emotional for me is Black Parade. It's often these days I kind of feel a little disconnected from at least playing the song live, because I don't know, that song does something to me. Like, it's definitely in talking about my dad and things like that. It's just, you know, the inevitability of people getting ill, fulfilling potential. It's just like about life, that song to me, and it's about like what are you going to be? Are you going to be something, or are you going to be nothing? Destiny, things like that. That stuff really emotionally hits me. Like, I guess that fear of becoming nothing was so great to me that that getting to make art with my friends was like a gift, you know. And I think that's why that song is so emotional to me.
Oh man, yeah. It's weird, you know. Like every song we write has a special place in your heart. You know, it's like they're like each one of your kids, kind of thing, and. Some of them mean something completely different than like even like what the lyrics mean, you know, because like you're writing your parts and you have your own emotions that you're drawing upon, you know, and then when you finally hear what the lyrics actually are, it's like, oh wow, that's so cool, like, you know, yeah, it somehow connects, or sometimes it's like, oh wow, he's singing about this and it means that, but at the same time, like this, like, you know, like Helena, I'm thinking about, you know, my wife, like when I play those parts, it's like. It's really crazy, you know, but the emotions are different, but they're at the same level. So I would have to say, like, you know, the creative processes themselves were things that got me through a lot of stuff. But the second part, as far as like the band being saving you or helping you through sometimes, I mean, it's one of those things where I can never express the gravity of that statement. You know, we never thought we would reach as many people as we possibly have reached, or that we'd mean that much to so many people, or even to one person. You know, all we did was we wrote these songs that meant something to us and put them out there in the world, and it chokes you up how universal music is and how much that can change everybody's life. So that's really great. But the way I feel is that, you know, when you guys say that, or when some of you say it, I feel like you're not giving yourself enough credit. You know, I think that the people that love this band and are so strong, and they're such amazing people, and we were there as a soundtrack, and maybe, you know, we provided you some comfort, but you're the ones that have actually saved your own lives. And I mean, the applause and all that is for you. Like, you guys are the best. So thank you for saying that. But, you know, it's you guys.
Well said. Thank you. I'm going to take one more question so we can do the meet and greet. So where do you pick them? Right there.
Right there.
There you go.
Hey, hi, how you doing?
I'm a survivor of cancer, and I was just wondering where you got your inspiration to write the song Cancer.
Oh, man.
It's getting harder, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes. You know,
we had met a lot of kids. One of the things about, you know, you're in a band, and then, like, the thing he was just talking about, like, you start affecting people, but then you start realizing that your band has gotten to a point where people are now going to organizations like Make-A-Wish to get in touch with your band because their wish is to hang out with you. Like, and that's a crazy thing when that starts happening in your band. That started happening right around Revenge.
Yeah.
Right? And it was a really trippy thing for us, and we really loved it right away. Like, we kind of got good at it. I don't know, like, we just enjoyed it. Like, we're like, wow, this is something that actually makes us feel good. We're getting, you know, this is like all this person wants to do is hang out with us. And so, but then we realized, like, we started to meet all these people and do all these Make-A-Wish things, and that's who we're meeting backstage, you know, and on the road. And I said, well, yeah, people have, like, songs for cancer survivors, and they have these kind of ballads or anthems or something, but there's nothing that talks about maybe how ugly it is. And it's never happened to me, but I could only imagine from the kids that I met how horrible or how tough it was to beat, you know. And I wanted to make something that was so brutally honest that it became beautiful, like something so totally ugly that it became relatable and pretty. And so that's the inspiration for me from writing that song.
I started to realize too, I mean, as when we would do these Make-A-Wish things, like how great it made those kids feel. Like like you were saying, it made us feel like 10 times better. Like, you know, you guys wanted to hang out with us, but we were just like that you guys made the time to hang out with us. Like, we got so much more out of it than I think anybody else did. Like, it was just so amazing to be in the presence of so much strength that it's really inspiring. So you know, I hope you like the song. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. I have to say, and I mean this, I'm up on stage here, I said over 80 times, tonight's questions from these guys were some of the best, maybe the best anyone has ever asked any of the artists up here. So congratulations to you. Really well done. And guys, thank you so much for coming. This was terrific. My Chemical Romance.